Welcome. Welcome to the Cody Zone. My name's Cody. I am here with Marriland, the land of... From Marriland, the state that he is not from.
I'm not from the state. I didn't make the state. That's not me.
You didn't make the... No one's accused you of making the state.
I did not make a false statement. Never mind. Yeah, not from Maryland, the state. Nope.
Nope. So Maryland, you've heard it here first, is a fake state.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
It's not even a real state. So, alright, can you look for my buddy, says this guy. He says that, but he won't let me through.
Yeah, because, he's too lazy.
Okay, well...
He, really wants you to look for his buddy.
Yeah, it's, Yeah, this game was made in 2000. The reason it looks old is because it was made in 2000 for a handheld system. Which is the equivalent of, 1990 in non-handheld systems. You have to be, 2 generations removed to... Maybe 3 to make it be the same. Alright, so where am I going? I need to find this guy's friend or something.
It's in one of these rooms. I'll tell you that much.
Because I visited all of these rooms, I thought.
Maybe it's... I actually don't remember. It's been a while. Did you go... I think it's in the bottom, and I want to say it's the second one from the right.
Alright, I might have defeated the trainers somewhere and then not talked to everyone properly.
That's possible, or he might have only appeared after you talked to the one guy.
Yeah. So...
It's been a few minutes since I've played this.
Yeah. Been a few minutes.
No, I don't think he's in here.
So... Maryland.
Yeah.
Give me a quiz.
A quiz. Okay.
About either Pokemon or world politics or geography. It's your choice.
Oh man, well that's quite diverse there. Okay. We'll go with Pokemon. And I'll try to keep it to Gen 2 stuff, just so we're kinda on the same page, I guess. Let me think of something that would be kinda interesting, just a little factoid. Okay, Magnemite holds metal coat. True or false?
Depends on if you give it to it.
Well, I mean in the wild.
Oh, true.
No, it definitely does. I mean, yeah, it does, but I wasted 3 hours trying to find one, and it was not holding it. So, yeah, that was not the greatest trivia question in the world, but I feel better now, so that's good. I had to let that one off my chest.
That's good.
Okay. So, for Pokemon Gold and Silver, and Crystal by extension, do you have to fight the Johto gym leaders in order?
No.
That is actually correct! It's one of the few games that you can actually choose to fight them in a different order. So, they tell you that you can go fight Chuck right away, and usually you would. Usually you'd fight Chuck, then Jasmine, and then Price, but you could actually completely peace out and visit Price and clear out the Rocket Hideout and do all that stuff, and then fight Chuck, and then Jasmine. So it's kind of interesting. You can have a little bit of a route divergence there, but just kind of one of those neat little things.
So, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
It's your turn to have a quiz.
Okay, shoot. I am a Pokemon master after all.
Alright, well, if you're a Pokemon master, then name 5 states of Australia.
5 states of Australia?
Yeah.
I could name all of the states plus the territory if you like.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see if I can remember. So, Queensland?
Yep.
New South Wales.
Yep.
Victoria.
Yep.
Northern Australia, Southern Australia. I don't remember if it's North or Northern. I apologize.
Close enough.
Western Australia, Tasmania,
Yep.
and the Australian Capital Territory. Am
That
I
is
missing one?
that is right. You have done a lot better than Elias. Congratulations.
Yep. No, I wanted to commit that to memory. It was very important. I actually visited Australia last year, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Nice.
And I figure, before going there, there are things that I need to absolutely learn. It's just a respect thing. So I wanted to make sure that I knew all of the states and, the Australian capital. Well, actually, the territories too, because I think Western Australia is a territory?
Northern Australia is a territory.
Northern. Okay, I knew one of them was a territory as well as the Australian Capital Territory. But yeah, I figured that'd be good. Kind of learning Celsius and just being able to quickly figure that out.
Yeah.
Because, we don't do that like the rest of the world here in the US.
Yeah. Look, I know how to measure height in feet because I used to play a basketball game on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, nice.
The NBA Jam games, you could make your own character, so I always made him like 7'11" or whatever, and he just sat there. He sat there goaltending the whole time. Then I turned off the rules about goaltending. It's great fun. So,
that's great.
This guy will finally let me through. So that's nice. We found the. Now we're on the search for a girl who's missing somewhere around here. Oh, we found Seasick Man, everyone's least favorite superhero.
Oh boy.
All right, you can ask. Your turn to ask me a question.
Okay, if we're gonna do the whole states thing, I got one for you. There are 50 states in the U.S. I don't expect anyone outside the U.S. to memorize them. I don't even expect people in the U.S. to memorize them, to be honest. But can you name 10 U.S. states?
All right, how about I'll up the difficulty a bit. I'll name 15 U.S. states, and I'll tell you something I know about each of those states.
Okay, this I gotta hear.
Alright, so California, that's where Disneyland is. Florida, that's where Disney World is. New York, that's where that film James and the Giant Peach went to. That was, I think.
I think so.
That was a really long time since that's a really obscure reference, but I remember because there's this whole thing about the Big Apple, and there was a movie that I learned about why it's called the Big Apple, and that stuck in my memory, and I think it was James and the Giant Peach.
Maybe it was. It's been such a long time since I've seen that movie. Now I really want to see it. Okay.
Alright, so...
Well, I'll take Big Apple as a reference for New York as well, so...
Alright, so, New Jersey, it's next to New York, and it's where the cast of internationally famous show Jersey Shore is from. Maryland, it's a state that Maryland does not come from.
Right?
Yeah. Washington, it's a state that's not the same thing as Washington, D.C.
That's so true!
Nintendo of America headquarters are there, and so is Josh Jefferson.
That is also true.
Alright, are you counting? How many am I at?
You're at 6 right now. Alright,
so... Louisiana, that's where Solcita, who is there in the chat, lives. It's got a lot of French-speaking people because they bought it from the French, and they have Mardi Gras there every year, which is a French festival.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kansas, that's where they weren't anymore in The Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
Toto wasn't there anymore. Dorothy wasn't there anymore. Neither of them were. So...
A lot of tornadoes there.
Yeah.
That is definitely true.
What's Oklahoma, says Emperor Pete? Some kind of cheese? I don't know.
It's totally a cheese.
Nevada, that's where Las Vegas is.
That is correct.
It's where all the lawless people go so that they can dodge all of the rules because that's why Las Vegas is able to be set up with a bunch of fun activities.
Yeah, I agree there. I think that sounds about right.
Alright, how many states am I at?
That is 9, so you got 6 more to go.
Alright, so let's see. So I've covered all the big ones. I've covered Texas.
Oh, there's the big one.
Yeah, everything is bigger in Texas.
Yep.
But
that is true.
It's not actually the biggest state, but it thinks it is.
Ooh, good. That is also very true.
Because the biggest state is Alaska.
Yes, that is also once again true.
And then there's Hawaii, which, like Alaska, only joined the states in the last 100 years.
Yes. Well, actually, when was Arizona? I feel like there was one in 1917, so I think you are technically right now.
There's the state of Wyoming, which has a city called Cody in it.
Does it really?
Yeah, well, because Buffalo Bill Cody, I guess, founded the city or something.
Oh, okay.
And, okay, how many states am I at?
You are at 13 out of 15.
Alright.
With facts backing them up, too.
Alright, let's see. What else is there? There's Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Something, the Oregon Trail.
Yep.
And it's the one that's in between California and Washington.
Also correct. And you pronounced it like a true Oregonian would. Because oftentimes it's mispronounced as Oregon. But people native to the state actually pronounce it like you do. Oregon. I learned that one the hard way.
Alright, I'm doing good, so I'm going to up it to 25 states.
Oh my gosh, half of the US, dang. I mean, to be fair, I guess I did just totally wipe out Australia getting all the states and territories, but yeah, that's still pretty good. If you can do half, that'd be amazing.
I lost track of what I was doing in the game because I got too excited by quiz time.
You gotta, I think you gotta find the girl, right?
Well, I found the girl. She was next to the captain, and then I wandered off somewhere.
Oh. I think you're done, actually. I think you can just leave.
Well, that makes sense.
Which would explain why you can't find anything else to do.
Alright, well, let's have a nap. Alright,
yeah,
so...
well, free.
Connecticut.
Yes.
It's part of the tri-state area, which is 3 states that are like New York, Connecticut, and some other one. I went to... Is it?
I think that's what it is with the tri-state area. Because I think that's Pennsylvania, New York. Oh, I just told you one.
Pennsylvania is part of the tri-state area.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
It's Philadelphia is the big city there, and they have a team in the Super Bowl.
There you go. There you go. Did they win, by the way, since you're in the future?
Texas won, if you remember.
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
it was like
a shot.
It's like professional wrestling. The Texas came in halfway through, and they tag teamed. They tag teamed with New York.
Yeah.
So you never know what's going to happen in American sports.
I would love to see that.
So, oh yeah, where was that? So Connecticut, that's a state that has like nothing notable about it except that it's next to New York.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's pronounced too. So you pronounced it correct as well, instead of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Like what?
All right, Georgia.
Yes.
That is where they filmed The Walking Dead.
I will take your word on it. I need to see The Walking Dead, but I will take your word on it.
It's where Amanda is from, who's one of our staff members.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And she said that they filmed The Walking Dead there.
Nice.
Because it's like... Because you go there and you're like, oh, this must be a post-apocalypse.
Well, it's actually quite beautiful. It's very lush, but yeah, there are some parts that feel that way.
Oh, here we go. We have Lieutenant Surge. Alright, in the next exciting episode, quiz time will continue. And we'll fight a boss, I guess.
Yeah, see ya!
See you then!